recommend doing this because it just helps you understand the three-dimensional form. You learn a little bit about the basic concept of light and shadow. You know, light comes from, well, excuse me, I'm drawing with the mouse, so it's not super precise. Light comes from this direction. It means a sphere will leave a shadow line basically around here. This shadow line is called the core shadow, the terminator, the bedbug line. There's many names for it. And you can see over here where there is no bouncing light coming from the white surface, it is actually just really dark because there's less light hitting it, as opposed to, you know, over here where the light bounces and really makes it quite light. And this thing over here is the cast shadow. It is left, you know, by light rays coming in like this. Let me just clear this up a little bit. Light rays coming in like this kind of project this shadow onto the surface below it. And yeah, following this logic, you can sort of start imagining how things will project onto other things, but that's sort of an experience thing as well. Usually around here, there's the occlusion shadow, which is the very darkest point because, you know, there's basically just no light manages to get underneath there. In this one, it's still fairly light over there. There's maybe a small line. But yeah, you can look up an image of a sphere. I can maybe provide this one. It's not my image, but it was just on Google. Or you can set up an egg. An egg acts in the very same way. You can work from live. You can take a picture of an egg. You know, everyone can find probably a white egg somewhere. So yeah, I recommend this. Do mass in the thing in graphite. You know, don't make a background. Maybe make the cast shadow. Just keep it simple. The main point is to learn how to model things. So, you know, you make the core shadow, you mass in the darks. After that, you start finding, you know, the reflected lights. You start, you know, massing in some tone with the stump for the form of the sphere. And yeah, maybe hatch a little bit of tones around there to make it lighter. Keep it simple. You can also practice really rendering form here. If you want to finish the sphere, you can. It's beneficial for you. Just, you know, take your time with it. See it as another project you want to finish to, you know, be a better artist at the end. If you're not too excited about this project, I still recommend you at least, you know, sketch a sphere, name all the areas of the shadow, identify the highlight and all this kind of stuff. The highlight happens when you have a light source that is coming from here and it sort of reflects right back at you in the middle of this light surface. So this highlight is different from the crest of light, which is just the largest surface area being hit by the light. Okay, enough about that. I recommend you do a sphere.